Let's go ahead and get started. Just bring the legs into an easy seat, cross-legged, hands to knees. Go ahead and shut your eyes down. Bring the tongue up between the two front teeth behind the gum line. You tuck the chin back as you soften the pelvis into the floor and lift and lengthen the spine. Let your shoulders relax. Let your jaw relax. And let's just take a few deep breaths. Settling in, settling down. Trace the inhale from the tip of the nose all the way down to the belly button. And then follow the exhale from the navel up out through the nose. For the moment, just equalizing the inhale and exhale, taking a little bit of time. Feel the expansion of the inhale and the relax and the contraction on the exhale. And smooth them out. Trying to avoid rushing at any point along the course of inhale or exhale. Let the chin fall down to the chest the next time that you exhale. And just let the left ear roll over to the left shoulder, keeping the right shoulder relaxed. Rolling the right shoulder, or right ear over to the right shoulder. Left ear to the left shoulder. And right ear to the right shoulder. And let's continue to take the head around back, tracing a few circles in this direction. Next time the chin reaches the chest, don't rush your roll. Please reverse. Chin reaches down, go ahead and knead it down. Lace the fingers behind the head and softly close the elbows together. neutral. Twist to your right, letting the left hand come to the right knee and the right hand come softly behind you. Lift your chest up, level off your chin, and look behind. When you exhale, reverse. Right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you. Lift the chest, level the chin, look behind you. Coming into neutral, level off the feet. So if the feet are stacked, go ahead and bring them so that both ankles are on the floor. Hands come to the knees, and we rotate the upper body around the lower body, curling through the spine. Shut the eyes down. Master the breathing here. On the next inhale, reverse your direction. Once more, all the way around. And slowly wind your way up into center. Eyes closed, take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Swing the legs around. Come to hands and knees, orienting into your tabletop position with the knees beneath your hips and your wrists beneath your shoulders. Fingers square. Come through cat-cow, inhaling, dropping your belly, lifting tail, eyes, and chin. And exhale, round like a cat. Inhale through cow. And exhale through cat. Inhale to neutral. Step the hands slightly forward, maybe one hand length. Really get yourself oriented. Thumbs towards each other, index fingers pointing forward. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, take it back, downward dog. For the first one, go ahead and pedal your feet out, maybe rolling over your toes. And when you feel like you can hold and be stable, push all the way back.
Let's curl the spine like a cat and roll towards a high push-up position. Press back through the heels, keep the navel engaged, don't dump through the heart. We're going to bring the knees down, keep the toes tucked under, bend the elbows, bring the chest down, drop the chin down. Inhale, press a little bit forward, release the toes, up through Cobra. And then curl the spine back like a cat, pulling the navel towards the spine, shift into a child's pose with the hips to heels. Keep those arms extended and active. Look forward, tuck the toes, and press up to downward dog, unfolding the knees. Curl the spine round to your high push-up position. Knees down, chest down, chin down. Pressing through your Cobra. Pulling the spine through like a cat, sucking the navel to the spine, press back to child's pose, arms extended and active. Tuck the toes, lift it off, downward facing dog. One more time. Curl the spine, pull the navel in, high push-up. And knees, chest, chin. Pushing through to Cobra. And rounding through to child. Looking forward, we're going to inhale and draw the chin along the mat. Press all the way up into your Cobra. And then round back into your child's pose on the exhale. Looking forward, inhale, scoot low. Cobra. And exhale, cat to child. So we'll do 2 more of those. Last one. Child's pose. Tuck the toes, inhale, downward dog. Bringing that left foot forward in between the hands, getting the right angle on the left knee before you drop the right knee to the floor. Coming into a low lunge, lift the chest, look forward. Exhale, straighten out that left leg, shift the right hip towards the right heel, keep the left toes down. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back, and let's keep going. That leg straight. This time we're going to peel up the left toes and sit a little bit into that left or right seat. Drop the shoulders, flatten off the back, flatten out the back of the neck, and breathe. Take that left hand to the inside of the left foot. Drop that left knee a bit out to the side towards the angle and just let the hips be suspended. Lift the chest up and look up, coming into a modified lizard. Try and keep your shoulders away from your ears. Level off that knee, adjust the hand back to neutral, and we're going to straighten that leg out again. So you want to make sure that the hip is tracking, right? It's not going out to the side, it's nice and level, toes down, and then toes up. We're going to slightly adjust the back heel over towards that left hip so that when we sit down, we're sitting on top of the heel. So you'll notice that that brings your right leg out at the barest of an angle. So it's not out to the side, it's almost straight forward, and the left knee is bent. The left side of your sits bone is inside the arch of the right foot. Hands come to teepee, and we're going to gracefully bow down. Walk the hands a bit forward. And then see if we can walk them forward a bit more. If you can make it to the arch of the left foot, good for you. Go ahead and make that transition. But if it brings your shoulders to your ears, please leave your hands on the ground. Curling your chin into your chest, roll slowly up. Bring the hands into a supportive position and just shift so that your seat is on the ground, but the foot is still underneath that left thigh. Grab on under the left knee and bring it to the floor. Interlace your fingers and take them under the ball of the foot. Sit up, bring your chest forward, and then extend your leg as far as you can, keeping that thigh pressed into your belly. reverse the sequence, get back to the other side. Release the foot, use the core, take it all the way down to the ground. Lift your body up, tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. You should find yourself fairly close to that high runner's lunge. Adjust the hands, step back. Here we are, downward dog. Check your breath. As we inhale, right foot steps forward in between the hands. Make sure you have that right angle on the right knee before you descend to the left knee and release the left foot. Drop the hip, lift the chest, look forward. As we exhale, let's go ahead and straighten out that right leg, keeping the right toes on the ground, bow. And inhale, shift it forward. Exhale, shift it back. Inhale, shift it forward. Exhale back. And we'll keep going for a little bit. Good, next time we're in the back position, let's go ahead and hold. Toes down. And now peel the toes up. Flex the foot, sit a bit more firmly into that left seat. Inhale, drop that foot, bend the knee, come back to the low lunge. Right hand comes to the inside of the right foot. And we just let that right knee drift out to the side so the hips can hang in suspension. Modified lizard, just let it be what it needs to be. Don't force anything here. Bring that knee into center. Bring that right hand to the outside. Shift the left hip so that the right knee straightens out. Again, making sure that the right hip is tracking, toes to the floor. We're going to walk the hands back, flex that right foot, and sit back. Again, we're sitting on the heel so that the right sits bone is inside the arch of the left foot. Hard flex on the left toes and bow down, walking the hands away. Keeping the shoulders down. make that transition, but please don't reach for them. Slowly curl the spine, come all the way up. Sit back a little bit so that you fall off of the heels. The seat's firmly on the ground, but the foot is underneath the thigh. Grab under the knee, pull it back, interlace the fingers, tuck them under the ball of the foot. So we're going to hug that thigh into the chest as we straighten the leg out. Bend the knee. This time we're just going to roll it into an easy seat. So adjust that back, really base leg, coming right into an easy seat. Take a moment, inhaling and exhaling. Bow forward, reach the arms out, lift the seat. We're going to unfold the legs and come down to the stomach. Make the legs come together so that the seam of the legs is touching and the sides of the big toes are together. Bring the thumbs beneath the breast line, roll your shoulders back, hug your elbows in, press the hips down without using your hands. Just lift your head and your heart into a small cobra. We're going to exhale, drop the chin and lift the feet. Inhale, drop the feet, lift the chin. Exhale, chin down, feet up. Inhale, feet down, chin up. Keep going. Last one. Coming back into the cobra. And just sliding the elbows forward to rest in a sphinx, right? Elbows beneath shoulders, palms to the ground, straight in front of the elbows. Press that heart forward, draw the shoulders back. Exhale and drop the chest. Turn the right cheek to the floor. Take the arms behind you. Relax the heels. Close the eyes and rest. Turn to the left cheek. Keep the eyes closed and rest. bring the chin to the floor, bend the knees. Make sure the knees are just about hip distance apart. Grab onto your ankles. If you can't make it to the ankles, please grab onto the shoelaces. Hips come to the floor. We're going to press the body up into a bow. Let's let the sides of the big toes touch today. And keep a hold of the feet. Exhale, drop your chin. Inhale, press it back up into bow. Hang on to those feet. Exhale, come on down. And last time, inhale, press it up. Good, come on down, hang on to the feet. We're going to shift the grip slightly so that the hands go around the tops of the feet, right? Keep the chin down. Press the heels towards the outer edge of the buttock. Right? See how my fingers are by my ankles? Lift the head. And exhale, take it down. Palms to the floor, toes to the floor. Inhale, press up to a push-up. Straighten out your spine by pressing into your heels. Gracefully lay the knees down. Cross the ankles. Roll over the ankles. Stretch the legs out. Slide down onto your back. Taking the arms out into a T shape with the knees standing. We'll take the knees to the right. And let's sweep the knees to the left. Back to the right. And back to the left. Knees to center. Stretching out the left leg. Bringing the right foot onto that left thigh. We're going to take the right knee across the front of the body into a cat twist, extending the right arm away from the right knee. Head follows the shoulder. to shoulder stand. If we're not inverting today, please just put the legs up into the air, right? If we're not inverting, just put the legs up into the air and leave them there. If we are inverting, let's go ahead and tuck the shoulders underneath the spine. Palms come down to the floor. Make sure that your back feels fairly flat through the lower back and you just got a little bit of lift through your chest. We're going to rock the knees into the chest and push into the hands. Lift the hips up and come to a shoulder stand. You want to make sure that there's no weight on the back of the neck. It's a shoulder stand, not a neck stand. If you feel like there's pressure on the back of the neck, please roll down and try again. Soft toes, deep breaths. Let's take the right leg overhead and just let it touch the floor. Really extend the left leg up. Try to keep both knees straight, please. And reverse. And both legs up, please. Tucking the toes into the earth over the crown of the head and coming into a plow. You have the option of leaving your hands on your spine or interlacing your fingers and dropping them down to the earth. Please try and keep the knees straight and the neck relaxed. If it's too much, just return to shoulder stand. Unlace the fingers, lay the palms down to the earth. We're going to roll down the spine. Engage the navel. Keep the legs straight. Once the hips are down, keep the legs straight. Press the belly button to the floor. Keep the legs straight. And take yourself all the way down. Take a brief moment. Relax the spine. Breathe. So let's bring the soles of the feet together and the knees out into a diamond shape. But don't bring the heels all the way into the pubic bone. You want to have a very long diamond. Then flex the feet so that they come away from one another. The heels are touching and the toes are away from each other, like Charlie Chaplin feet. And you should still be able to drop your knees out to the sides. We're going to take the elbows to the sides, roll the shoulders underneath, press into the elbows to arch the heart up. Drop the crown of the head onto the earth. Make sure you've got space between your shoulders and your neck. And then cross the arms over the chest to grab opposite shoulders and pull the shoulders away from the neck. Keep relaxing the inner thighs and breathe here in a bound bridge. To get out of this, slide the hands down Release the back of the head to the ground and release the feet so that the soles of the feet are together. Just slide the legs in. So now we're going to come into that reclined cobbler, letting the knees fall away from one another. Option to bring the hands under your legs or over your legs, whatever feels like it works. Shoulders and back are flat and relaxed. Close your eyes. Let the right knee come over to meet the left knee. Just twist it out for a moment, stretching the arms. And then we're going to roll both knees to the other side. Into center. Go ahead and tuck them up into your chest. Take a little squeeze and a hug. Rock briefly from side to side. And then come into center and rock up and down the spine. And then go ahead and settle down onto your back. Stretching yourself all the way out and letting your arms come down to your sides. Palms are up, toes fall out, eyes close down. Release your breath and release your body. And let yourself settle heavily down into the floor. Abandon everything. Let yourself come into a place of rest. Stay here, soft and easy and relaxed, for as long as you like. I say namaste and lead you to your rest. When it is time for you to return, take that deep breath and stretch. But be at peace for as long as you can be. Be as soft as you can be for as long as you can be. And just allow yourself the time to rest.